They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trapped miners are over in that direction. Yeah, you do that while I check. Meet me back here as...
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further. It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. You need to... Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnograd.
Ah, so this is Odette.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown, and let's go. Careful. Something's moving. This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent.
Stay back!
Walls of the snowflakes. I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move. Let's begin.
Take this! Bellowing thunder!
Witness the snow swan's grace. Pirouette. Shadow me. Harada.
Ultimatum protocol. Thank you for saving us. We'd have been monster fodder.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now. Follow this route.
Thank you.
I've searched the area. Pretty sure the monster made it. Yeah, but it may be small. It's lucky. The trapped miners.
Wait, this place...
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run!
get out of here.
Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them. You really held your own today. Don't think I've... All right, then. Hello, lady...
I hear the rescue operation was a great... What brings you here, Odette?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels. On top of that, Odette's also a... She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline.
You flatter me, Lady Marion.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me...
How's progress on your end, Lady Marion?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help. Even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone. First, Pantalone needs to approve the budget. Then Pulcinella has to sign off on the plan. Once they've argued it out and reached a compromise, we can move forward. That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on... Yup, nothing we can do about it. There's a whole stack of incident reports like this back at the office.
The snow has eased a little for now, but there's no... Fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is... It just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to... When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for second-hand swords. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia.
Go easy on me, all right? Hey, comrade. It's been too long. Good to see you too, Odette.
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same as ever. Growing up, the results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news.
Yeah. Obviously, if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent.
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to...
Huh? Of course.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to fix... But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it be so...
Interesting.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to stand up for ordinary people?
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the...
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting... Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces. I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. Things aren't going so... The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhnaya. But she's thinking long-term. But considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, these are sacrifices worth making. Sounds cold, I know. But I promise it's not as... Maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright. But we're constantly raising our concerns and even though we can't put an end to it, there are plenty of other ways to make a difference. We're trying everything we can think of. I respect Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, and trust her decisions. But at the end of the day, there's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the Vetcha, there's no selfishness or malice behind it. Everyone wants to get through this period as The issue is that there's no way of pleasing everyone under the present circumstances. Most of the time, but that is not the same thing as being blindly loyal to the Tsaritsa. No one's got their head in the sand here. We're all well aware of the way things.
In fairness to Sandrone, she rushed to Sviatlo-Laidovka's aid the moment she heard that, and even Tartaglia, who used to only care about the thrill of the fight, is clearly doing his best to rise to the.
Hey, come on. There's only so much we can say, so maybe you've heard already. But she's currently leading her army on a campaign to the east. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with the present. As laser-focused as she is on realizing her lifelong ambitions, she's still putting time and energy into taking down. To me, that says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Thanks. I meant every word I said, though.
I still think this adventurer raises a very important... Our two harbingers have made their positions very clear. But there are many others in the Vetcha. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offense.
You can say that again. I highly doubt we'd feel.
Forgive me, adventurer. But might I be so bold?
Oh, haven't you been properly introduced?
Easier said than done. I like to think I'm not the kind of person who goes around busting open people.
I've only learned her name so far, and no details of...
Uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... this is the world-renowned traveler, who helped resolve the storm terror threat in Mondstadt. Cleaned up... There was a duel before the throne, in which the traveler defeated Rosaline.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't think you two would be seeing much of each other, so I figured it wasn't.
It's fine. It was a long time ago. Sorry. I just remembered that...
I've mentioned this to you before, remember? She was Rosaline's most valuable. Not that Rosaline was really the type of person to make friends, but... Death has a way of resolving a lot of conflict.
Don't let it weigh on you. Like she said, Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way, where's Paimon?
She hasn't been feeling well, so she's resting at Puck.
Oh, right. Sorry to hear that. Poor thing. I felt so bad for her seeing... I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on manpower, right? Let me have a couple of my people...
Well, that would be great.
Hey, don't mention it. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Already? That was quick.
I'm afraid I can't help you there. Our direct... If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time. Well, I guess I'd better go sort out...
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position. But to start with, I should go ask Alosha if he knows of any way to help...